In a world where every meal, every trip, and every fleeting emotion is broadcast live, there is a rare breed of men who choose to disappear. You rarely see them update their status. You don't know where they are. You don't know what they are doing. At first glance, you might think they are boring. Or perhaps, you think they are falling behind. That is a fatal mistake. Their silence is not emptiness. It is the silence of a predator before the strike. It is the stillness of a massive iceberg, where you only see 10% above the water, while the true danger lies beneath. Today, we decode the psychology of the invisible men. Why is it that the less you show, the more power you actually hold? Number 1, they are mastering, not missing out. Imagine two men in the gym. The first man spends 15 minutes finding the perfect lighting. He records 5 different stories just to prove to the world that he is grinding. The second man leaves his phone in the locker. He is there to break the limits of his muscle fibers. He is there for the sweat and the pain, not for the applause of strangers. The men who don't post understand a core Stoic principle. Attention is a finite resource. You cannot build an empire while constantly checking how many likes your last photo got. When the world thinks they are missing out, they are actually miles ahead. They are busy building deep roots underground, while the crowd is busy polishing the leaves. Number 2, they weaponize mystery. This is an ancient strategy known by kings and generals. In an era where everything is exposed, privacy is the ultimate luxury. When you post nothing, you become an enigma. Your rivals don't know your next move. The world doesn't know how much you have, who you love, or what you are planning. That lack of information makes you unpredictable. It makes you dangerous. And it makes you incredibly magnetic. Don't be an open book that anyone can read in 5 minutes. Be a cipher, a code that only the worthy are allowed to crack. Number 3, they escape the comparison matrix. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, once said, "It is not events that disturb people. It is their judgments concerning them." But social media is designed to force you to compare your difficult backstage reality with everyone else's highlight reel on stage. The men who don't post have unplugged from this matrix. They refuse to run the rat race of proving who has the better dinner. By not showing off, they protect their minds from toxic envy. They keep their mental energy pure, focused entirely on their own mission. Number 4, true confidence needs no audience. Here is the brutal truth. The need to show off is usually the opposite of true happiness. A truly happy couple rarely writes long essays on Facebook to prove their love. A real millionaire rarely takes pictures of cash. The invisible men have detoxed from the cheap dopamine of likes. They are like the emerald in the Stoic teachings. Does the emerald lose its quality if it is not praised? Never. They validate themselves in the dark. Their confidence isn't loud. It is quiet. It is gritty. And it is unshakable. Number 5, they choose to live in the real moment. Have you ever seen this? A burning, majestic sunset, and hundreds of people hold up their phones to capture it, instead of using their eyes to actually see it. The men who don't post choose living over filming. They realize that the moment you pull out your phone to record a story, you step out of the flow of reality. You become the cameraman of your own life instead of the main character. They choose to keep their best memories in their hearts and minds, where no algorithm can touch them. Not on a cold cloud server. And finally, they protect their peace. They are not antisocial. They are simply lone wolves who are selective with their energy. They know that when you open the doors of your life for the world to judge, you invite trash into your home. They would rather have a small circle of brothers ready to bleed for them than 5,000 virtual friends who wouldn't care if they fell. So, my friend, do not feel the pressure to be seen. Do not feel like you are losing just because no one knows what you are doing today. Learn the art of disappearing for a while. Let your silence be your loudest roar. Put the phone down. Focus on your mission. And when you decide to emerge, make sure the world has to look up in awe at the results you built in the shadows. Disappear, and become great.